Tonight hands on the violin. It's about time I'm waking up. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you feel seductive in this heat touch. I needed to, I needed to, needed to.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ugghhh if you are new here, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey girl. So I'm back with another voiceover. We're gonna go through our lower body workout today. So right here I'm just warming up my hamstrings and also my hips, loosening them up. If you've been watching my videos, you already know this is how I pretty much warm up. Right here I'm doing the 90-90s, so I'm opening up my hips as much as I can. I do about 10 to 15 reps each side, and then right now I'm leaning over because I'm trying to stretch out my glutes, like my upper and lower glutes. This is a good way to stretch those out too if they feel tight, especially your upper glute. If you have back problems, you may want to look into stretching out your upper glute and even foam rolling it. And then here I'm just opening up my hips more. You'd be surprised how much this will help you with squats. So just make sure you're warming up your hips, your hamstrings, everything, even doing some ankle mobility when it comes to your lower body. And then now I'm just warming up my glutes, of course using my resistance band. That's the best way for me. And then just warming up my hamstrings a lot more. This will give you a really good stretch in your hamstring and your actual why do I always say actual in my videos? In your calves. And then here I'm just over here trying to show y'all my new shoes. I've been had these, but I never showed y'all. These are my lifting shoes from Notorious. Bam. I love these because when you are squatting or just doing any type of lower body workout, you want your, look at me, I was hyped. You want to make sure you have shoes that don't make your feet narrow, because that's gonna really, look, I was about to say actually again, that's gonna take away from a good form. Your feet should be completely flat all the way across the board. And then here I'm just getting ready to warm up with these conventional deadlifts. I'm really trying to work on these because this type of deadlift does kind of hurt my back if I don't properly do it, properly. But I'm warming up with 70s right now. I think that's 70. Is that 70? Yeah, that's 70 plus the 45, so do the math. And then after this I'm gonna add on some more weight, and then those will be my working sets. That was just my warm-up, so I'm adding on another 50 pounds on top of that. I didn't have a belt, and I was proud of myself because it's best to work without a belt because your internal belt is what's more important. And when I say internal belt, if you've watched my other videos, you need to brace your core, meaning you need to tighten your core as if somebody's about to punch you in your stomach, and then that's when you lift. When you learn to do that, then you will need a weightlifting belt less, and then that way you don't feel like you always need a belt, because that's really not good for you. So here I'm just showing you another angle of my conventional deadlifts. I stayed at this weight because I felt like I was slowly coming out of my form after like the first or second rep. So I said, you know what, let me stay here. I'm more focused on perfecting my form with these because sumo deadlifts are a lot easier for me to do versus conventional, just because of my hip anatomy. So I can't really get low on these like I would like to, but I'm still gonna make sure I practice these. And as you can see, I was beat. I was tired. I think that was my 3rd or 4th set. I usually do 4 sets of those. And then here, the thing that everybody hates that I've mentioned before, we're doing the Bulgarian split squats. So I'm starting out with 60 pounds, and you just need to really take your time with these. Make sure you are pushing with your heel. Your back leg is only for balance. That's it. You shouldn't be pushing off of that, because when you push off your back leg, you're going to be, the angle that you're going to be going is not going to be sufficient for what this is actually supposed to be working. So get it together. You see how I had to get it together. Put that back leg up, slowly fix your position, girl. Fix your position. And then you slowly drop down. It should be a up and down movement, not a back and forth movement. Up and down, push off, use your whole entire foot, the big toe, all of that should be aligned, and you should be pushing off, and your whole foot, you should be using your whole foot. That's what I'm trying to say. It just took me forever to just say that. But I do 3 sets of these. Since this weight was heavy, I did 3 sets of 8. And like I said, really take your time with these. You should feel this in your entire glute. Seriously, muscle to mind connection. Make sure you are focusing on the muscle that you're actually working. That is how you are gonna build the muscle that you want. And then here, this is actually my first time doing these, but I'm doing a single leg press only because I did injure my hip flexor, my right hip flexor. So it's getting back to normal now. It's still recovering. And I noticed that the reason why I injured it is because, for one, it was weak and I didn't know. And for two, that leg, when I was squatting, I was always leaning more on my right leg than my left leg. So I realized that, that right leg is the left leg, or whichever one of them is weak, and I just figured I need to do more single leg movements. So that's why I'm doing these leg presses. Of course, take your time when you're doing these. Of course, take your breaks. You need to be drinking your water. Try to drink at least 2 or 3 liters of water a day. You got to stay hydrated. And I did 3 sets of 10 for 90. I could have went heavier, but I felt the weakness in my right leg, so I said, you know what, take your time, Zakia. Stop trying to overdo it, because maybe that's what caused the injury in the first place. So I just took my time. Maybe next time I will increase my weights, but maybe not. I don't know, but I need to make sure I am taking care of that hip flexor. So here we go with our hamstrings. Now, when I'm doing these, the best way for me to feel a great workout with, a good pump out of these is when I slowly come up and then I push down. Slowly come up and then I push down. Right here, I was just trying to figure out why it felt so easy, and I realized that I didn't put on that extra 5 pounds. I think I'm doing 50 for each leg, but I really should be doing like 55, even 60. But I was doing... For these, I go high reps. I don't go high weight and low reps with these, because the hamstrings to me are very sensitive for me. So right here, I'm just doing 3 sets for each and about 12 or 10 or 12. One of them, I forget. Probably 10, because I did up the weight once I changed to this angle. But yeah, slowly, the best results is when you slowly push down. You push down and you slowly release up, because that's when you're really gonna feel the burn. Trust and believe that that's what's actually helping me to, when I'm done, I know I worked my hamstrings. But alright, y'all, so I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all want to see more of these types of videos. I know I did take a poll on my my channel, and it was mainly the what I eat in a days, and then I think this was second, the last time I looked, But I am going to work on doing some upper bodies for y'all too, because ladies, we are doing upper body and lower body. That's what we about. We're not just about lower body, okay? So I see y'all new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank y'all for sticking with me, and I'll see y'all in the next video.